Hi Aries, welcome back to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa, for those who don't know me. I hope you're able to sit with me and have a nice cup of tea and join me for an oracle reading for the entire month of May. So this is again for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the entire month of May. We already had some cool things happening at the beginning of May here, right off the bat. On May 1st, Pluto went retrograde in Aquarius, which opened up a portal of transformation for us. So that's something to look forward to. It's a time that you're going to want to look inward at yourself, do some self-reflection for sure, and then in the middle of the month on May 12th, we have the full moon in Scorpio. It's the flower moon. It's going to bring about a collective evolution for everyone in society. So that's wonderful, personal and collective evolution for us. On May 24th, Saturn moves into your sign, the fire sign of Aries. And it's going to have you focus on discipline within your spiritual practice. So meditation is always a good thing. Definitely keep up with that if you've already started. And then on May 26th, we have the new moon in Gemini, which is going to allow us to see things in a new way. So we might have an entirely different perspective come the end of May in this whole cycle of transformation. So that is very exciting. I've got some bay leaf tea. What do you have for tea? Let me know in the comments. All right, and I'm going to be using the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. This is my favorite card deck. I've been working with it for several years. It's the collective wisdom of ancient shamanic practices and symbology. Let's see what wants to come through for the month of May for you, Aries. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards. Oh, wow. You, Aries, what a transformation. I pulled all of these cards upright, which is a great thing. The very first card is the Magic card. This is beautiful lady. She looks very mystical, very magical, ethereal. We have the new moon and full moon, and looks like the full moon behind her head as well, or something possibly holy there. We have the number 33 up here at the top of the card that you could check out that could help clarify the message around the Magic card. Let's see what the guidebook has to say about that. And I'll read the essence of the card, which is basically what the card symbolizes from ancient times. And then since I pulled the card upright, I will read the invitation to you, which is what Spirit is offering at this moment, the gifts for you to take action with. Okay? All right. So the essence of the Magic card. This symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. Absolutely. That's ample evidence. I've had so many synchronistic moments that you can never call coincidence. And that was one of my first signs that the universe was speaking to me. The invitation. When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you what next action to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. Fantastic, Aries. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and all these synchronistic events that you might have begun to notice. Okay, start noticing the magic in your life, and realize when you're actually co-creating something. I was praying to start this channel, and I've started this channel with guidance from Spirit. There's so many things throughout the day, so many signs and synchronicities that I see. I hope you see them too. Look at the next card that I pulled for you, Aries. We have the mystical shaman itself, the card. See this it's a fantastic representation of an indigenous shaman, and it looks like he's blowing and creating shapes. So, you know, shamans, they speak stories into existence. They co-create, just like the magic card was talking about co-creating. Okay. Very wise, can speak to the spirits in the other world. We have the number 38 at the top of this card. You could check out 38 as an angel number to go along with it. All right. Okay. The essence. This is a symbol of the myth maker and storyteller, who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is a symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. Absolutely, okay? All manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. The shaman makes it happen. The invitation. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and to others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. Perfect. What stories are you already telling yourself, okay? Are they true? Are they authentic to you? If, again, like it says, what would your life be like? You've been telling yourself, okay, my life is like this. You've been telling yourself a story. You know, this is how my day-to-day goes, you know, yada, yada. Is it what you want? If you could start with a clean slate, would you get rid of all that? It says you don't have to have your roots in the past, okay? All right, so think long and hard about that. You co-create with the universe. And then the third card that I pulled for you today, I love this one, the Serpent card, okay? Remember how I said the month of May is all about transformation? This card most definitely represents transformation. Okay, we have two different snakes represented here. They both have the new moon and the full moon energy with them. Okay, think about snakes shedding their skin, you know, out with the old, in with the new. We have the number 46 up here at the top of the card that you could look into as an angel number. Let's see what guidance the serpent wants to give you for the month of May. Okay. It says, the serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. Okay? So this Kundalini energy brings passion, healing, and renewal. And it's referencing the Garden of Eden, the temptation of the serpent. It says she'll bring you the forbidden fruit, which is the knowledge of co-creation, that you co-create your reality with the universe. Okay? You set your intentions, you can manifest anything if you believe it. Okay? Prayer is just a petition to the universe, to God directly, or any other ascended masters that you might pray to. And the angels, they respond back to you, and the universe will send back out what you're trying to manifest, okay? But you just have to stick to it. The invitation. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to, and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, original manifestation. Perfect. Okay, wow, Aries, I think you guys might have had the neatest spread for the month of May. You're tapping right into your magical potential, okay, in this month of transformation. You have the ability to be your own shaman, okay, and to channel that, to create your own story, to speak your own story into the world, to communicate with the spirit realm. And the serpent, spirit animal, is here to guide you, to help you shed that old skin and embrace this new skin with magic. Fantastic. Ooh, I'm so excited. You're going to have to tell me all about it. Please, after you see this video, and, maybe you want to wait till the end of May. I'm not sure. Whenever you happen to see this video, please, Aries, let me know what's going on in your life. I want to see how this unfolds for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the spread as much as I did. Please like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos. I'll have a video for you next week. And throughout the rest of May, weekly readings for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And yeah, again, what's your favorite tea? Let me know what your favorite tea is, okay? I'm interested in trying new and different teas. All right? And I'll see you next week.